morning. Welcome to this new academic year. This year, together we shall explore science. Have you seen the science textbook? It is small, isn't it? This science textbook has three parts in it: physics, chemistry and biology. All these three have been put into two sections, section A, section B. Section A contains physics and chemistry. Section B contains only biology. In your exam paper pattern also will be like that, section A and section B. Before we start with the class, I just want to inform you that in your class timetable, there is 2 days slot for science. But I will not be teaching you online in Zoom. I will be sending you, as I send right now, the links where you can watch the videos. After we cover certain topics, we shall come online and we will discuss what are the difficulties and clarification. That will be informed to you later. Okay? So, let's start learning in this new method. Let's start with the first chapter. What is the first chapter? Laws of motion. When do you say that an object is in motion? Do you say that this board is in motion? Do you say that I am in motion? No. You can see the chalk. Chalk is in motion. Why do I say that chalk is in motion? It's because with respect to the surrounding, it has changed its place. When an object changes its place with respect to the surrounding, then we say that object is in motion. We say that object motion is a relative concept. What do you mean by relative concept? It is related to the person who is observing it. Why? Suppose both of us are traveling in a bus. We are sitting next to each other. For you, I am sitting over there. I am at rest. I am not in motion. But for a person who is observing us on the roadside, person will say that I am in motion because the bus is moving. So for you, I am at rest. But for the person outside, I am in motion. So it is a relative concept. Depends upon the person who is observing it. Now, when you are in motion, you cover certain path. What do you call that covering certain path? It is called as the distance. Distance is the actual path covered by an object. There is another word similar which is known as displacement. Displacement is the minimum distance from the initial to the ending point. I repeat, displacement is the minimum distance from the beginning till the end, whereas distance is the actual path covered by the object. Let us look at an example. Suppose this is your house. This is the school. Every morning, and your friend's house is over here, 10 meter away. So, every morning, you can directly come to school in this way, which just take 10 meter away. But you go to your friend's house, you meet your friend, along with her you come to the school. So what is the distance covered? This is the actual path covered by you. So how much it is? 15 minutes. This is the displacement, the shortest distance from the starting to the ending. That two words are very important. Starting to the ending, minimum distance. Okay. Now suppose you went to the school along with your friend and the school declared a holiday and you have come back to your house. Now, to go you have taken 15 minutes, so the actual distance will be 15 minutes. To come back again 15 meter, so you will cover 30 meter. Now, what is the displacement? You started from this, your house, and where are you at the ending point? Back in your house. Minimum distance between the starting and the ending. Starting and ending points are the same. So what is the displacement over here? 0. Distance is 30 meter, whereas displacement is 0. Displacement can be equal to 0, but distance can never be equal to 0. Distance is always a positive number. Is that clear? Please note that well. Distance is always a positive number. Displacement can be 0. And also remember, distance can be greater than displacement or equal to displacement. If you have to go this way, then the distance and the displacement will be same. So they can be equal. Or distance can be greater. Displacement cannot be greater than the distance. Please remember that. Okay. Now, there is something known as scalar and vector quantity that you have already learnt previous year. What is scalar quantity and what is vector quantity? Scalar quantity is that which have only a magnitude, no direction. Vector quantity has direction as well as magnitude. So when we are speaking about displacement, it has direction as well as magnitude. We can say that displacement is the distance in a particular direction. Distance is the actual path covered. Is that clear to you? Now, whenever we speak of science, we always use the SI system for the units. It is the MKS system. Whatever we write, we will be using the units meter, kilogram, seconds. So please remember that. Okay. Now, we have already learned about distance. We also spoken about displacement. There is something related to distance and displacement. And what is that? Distance is related to speed. Displacement is related to velocity. These two words are very familiar to us. What is speed? Speed is distance upon time. And what is velocity? Velocity is displacement upon time. Now, I can also say that this velocity in terms of speed. How do I say that? I already told you. I can say displacement as distance in particular direction. So, I can also say that velocity is the speed in particular direction. Okay. What is the unit of speed? It is distance upon time. What is the unit of distance? I just know I said it is in MKS system. So, meter upon time is second. So, speed is meter per second. Velocity, displacement also meter per and time is second. So, velocity unit also meter per second. So, both the units are meter per second. I repeat, velocity can be said in terms of speed. That is speed in a particular direction. Now, when do we velocity changes? Velocity can change if there is a change in speed, if there is a change in direction, and if there is a change in both direction as well as speed, then also the velocity changes. Okay. There is something known as uniform linear motion. What do you mean by uniform? You know, uniform means similar. Linear motion. Linear means comes from the word line. Line is always a straight line. Uniform linear motion. That is, when an object, suppose I am here, I am travelling this way. So I take 5 minutes to till here, 5 minutes to move till here, another 5 minutes. So if I am covering equal distance, equal interval of time, then it is said to be in a uniform linear motion. If I first 5 meter I will learn fast, maybe 2 seconds, then I will slowly, so I am not covering equal distance, equal interval of time. So this will be non-uniform linear motion. What is uniform linear motion? When an object covers equal distance, equal interval of time, it is known as a uniform linear motion. There is one more thing that is related to velocity, that is acceleration. You must have heard, no? We accelerate the vehicles and all that. What do you mean by acceleration? The first thing is increasing the speed, we said, isn't it? What is acceleration? Acceleration is denoted by the letter A. Acceleration is change in velocity per unit time. Velocity is what? Displacement upon time. What is acceleration? Change in velocity. Now, how do you write change in velocity? There are two types of velocity. That is initial velocity, final velocity. Initially, I may be just starting the vehicle and then I speed up. So, both the velocities are different, initial and the final. The initial velocity is always represented by the letter U and the final velocity is always represented by the letter V. So, change in velocity, that is final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. This is known as acceleration. Acceleration is change in velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. Can you tell me what will be the unit of it? What is the unit of velocity? Velocity is meter per second. So, velocity is meter per second. Again one more time. So, this will be second square. So, this is acceleration. So the unit of acceleration is meter per second square. There is a relation between all three of them. Displacement is related to velocity, is related to acceleration. Unit of displacement is meter. Velocity, meter per second. Acceleration, meter per second square. The displacement divided by time is velocity. Change in velocity divided by time is acceleration. There are three types of acceleration: positive, negative and zero. If the acceleration is increasing positively in the same direction, it is known as a positive acceleration. If you suddenly take a break, then what happens? It is like in the opposite direction. That is what we call it as negative acceleration or deceleration. If final and initial both are same, then we call it as a, if there is no change, then we call it as a zero acceleration. It is going at the same speed and it is zero acceleration. It is increasing, it is positive. It is decreasing or in the opposite direction, then it is negative, which is also known as deceleration. And if there is no change, then it is known as zero acceleration. Now, let me revise with you. What is distance? Distance is the actual path covered by an object. Displacement is the minimum distance from the initial point to the final point. Distance is related to speed. Displacement is related to velocity. What is speed? Speed is distance upon time. What is its unit? Meter per second. What is velocity? Velocity is displacement upon time. I can also say it is speed in the same direction. Then we have acceleration, which is change in velocity upon time. Change in velocity is written as v minus u upon time is t. So change in velocity upon time is given as acceleration. There are three types of acceleration: positive, negative and zero. Okay, the remaining part we will see in the next class. Till here, please learn well.